To excel in grammar, reported speech. For the CBSE English Language and Literature 184 board exam, students need to develop the following skills. Understanding the basics of reported speech. Differentiate between direct speech, quoting exact words, and reported speech, paraphrasing or reporting words. Direct. She said, "I am happy." Reported. She said that she was happy. Changing pronouns. Learn how to change pronouns appropriately based on the speaker and listener. Direct. He said, "I will help you." Reported. He said that he would help me. Shifting tenses. Understand the rules for tense changes in reported speech when the reporting verb is in the past tense. Present past. Simple present, simple past. He said, "I eat lunch." He said that he ate lunch. Present continuous, past continuous. She said, "I am reading." She said that she was reading. Present perfect, past perfect. He said, "I have finished." He said that he had finished. Past perfect. Simple past perfect. She said, "I went there." She said that she had gone there. No change for universal truths. The teacher said, "The earth revolves around the sun." The teacher said that the earth revolves around the sun. Reporting questions. Learn how to transform interrogative sentences into reported speech. Yes/no questions. Use if or whether. Direct. He asked, "Do you like coffee?" Reported. He asked if I like coffee. WH questions. Retain the question word. Direct. She asked, "Where are you going?" Reported. She asked where I was going. Reporting commands, requests, and advice. Use appropriate reporting verbs like asked, requested, advised, told. Commands. Direct. He said, "Close the door." Reported. He told me to close the door. Requests. Direct. She said, "Please help me." Reported. She requested me to help her. Advice. Direct. He said, "You should study hard." Reported. He advised me to study hard. Recognizing changes in time and place references. Adjust time and place words appropriately in reported speech. Today, that day, tomorrow, the next day, yesterday, the previous day, here, there, now, then using reporting verbs effectively. Identify and use correct reporting verbs based on the context, e.g., said, told, asked, requested, suggested, exclaimed. Avoiding common errors. Ensure tense changes are correct when the reporting verb is in the past tense. Avoid redundant use of conjunctions that may be omitted in informal contexts but should be included in formal writing. By mastering these skills, students will be well prepared to handle reported speech questions effectively in the CBSE board exam. To excel in grammar, modal auxiliaries. For the CBSE English Language and Literature 184 board exam, students need to develop the following essential skills. Understanding the basic functions of modal auxiliaries. Learn the primary modal auxiliaries. Can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, ought to, need, dare. Understand their uses in expressing ability, permission, possibility, obligation, advice, and necessity. Knowing the usage of each modal. Can, ability, permission, possibility, she can swim. Could, past ability, polite requests, possibility, could you help me? May, permission, possibility, you may leave now. Might, less likely possibility, it might rain tomorrow. Shall, future actions, formal, offers, I shall return tomorrow. Should, advice, obligation, you should study hard. Will, future certainty, willingness, I will visit you. Would, past habits, polite requests, would you like some tea? Must, obligation, necessity, strong certainty, you must wear a uniform. Ought to, moral duty, you ought to respect elders. Need, necessity, you need to complete the task. Dare, challenge, how dare you speak to me like that? Sentence construction with modals. Learn how to construct sentences with modal auxiliaries. Affirmative, she can drive a car. Negative, she cannot drive a car. Interrogative, can she drive a car? Understanding the role of modals in context. Use modals based on the context of the sentence. Advice, you should consult a doctor. Necessity, you must complete your homework. Possibility, it might snow today. Avoiding common errors. Ensure the modal is followed by the base form of the verb. Infinitive without to incorrect. She can to dance. Correct, she can dance. Mastering the subtle differences. Understand the nuances between modals. May versus may I go out? Polite request, can I go out? Less formal permission, should versus must. You should study advice, you must study obligation, combining modals with other grammar elements. Practice using modals with reported speech, conditional sentences, and passive voice. Reported speech. He said, I will come. He said that he would come. Conditionals. If you study, you can succeed. Passive voice. The task must be completed by tomorrow. Expressing politeness. Use modals appropriately to convey politeness and formality. Would you mind opening the window? May I borrow your book? Recognizing modal substitutes. Identify expressions that substitute for modals, e.g., be able to, have to, be supposed to, he is able to solve the puzzle. He can solve the puzzle. Practicing application. Solve exercises on filling blanks, error detection, and rewriting sentences using modals. Practice recommendations. Worksheets. Solve grammar books and insert exercises on modals. Error correction. Practice identifying and correcting errors related to modals. Sentence transformation. Rewrite sentences with modals, changing meaning slightly, e.g., he may come, he might come. Real-life scenarios. Write dialogues or scenarios requiring modal usage, like seeking permission or giving advice. Past papers. Solve modal-related questions from CBSE past exams and sample papers. By mastering these skills, students can confidently handle questions on modal auxiliaries in the CBSE board exam, ensuring clarity and correctness in their writing. To excel in the CBSE English Language and Literature 184 exam for 2025, specifically in the grammar section focusing on determiners, the following skills need to be developed. Understanding determiners. Learn the types of determiners, articles, and the demonstratives, this, that, these, those, possessives. My, your, his, her, its, our, their quantifiers, some, any, much, many, few, little, several, all, both, each, every, etc. Numbers 1, 2, 3, etc. Distributives. Each, every, either, neither, interrogatives, which, what, whose, contextual usage. Practice identifying and using appropriate determiners based on context. Example. He has some money, but not much. Error detection and correction. Develop the ability to spot incorrect usage of determiners and correct them. Example. Incorrect. He bought much apples. Correct. He bought many apples. Sentence completion. Practice filling in blanks with suitable determiners. Example. Do you have ___ idea what to do next? Any. Word order and sentence structure. Understand where determiners are placed in relation to nouns and adjectives. Example. She bought a beautiful dress. Article plus adjective plus noun. Differentiating similar determiners. Master the nuances between determiners like few, a few, the few, and little, a little, the little. Example. Few. Hardly any. Few people attended the meeting. A few. Some. A few people attended the meeting. Collocations with determiners. Learn which determiners commonly pair with specific nouns. Example. Each student received a certificate. Neither option seems right. Practice techniques. Solve MCQs. Fill in the blank exercises and error correction questions. Attempt exercises from insert textbooks and CBSE sample papers. Analyze commonly made mistakes to avoid repetition in exams. By focusing on these skills, you can confidently tackle grammar questions involving determiners in the CBSE board exam 2025.